Hello everybody, and welcome back to Allysair. I am your Dungeon Master Champion Unit, or Max. I go by he, him pronouns, and tonight is going to be a bit of a scary one. As always, we will go through our lovely players, starting in cool order with Krim.
Hi, I'm Krim. I use she, they pronouns, and I play Clary, the Aarakocra rogue.
Following on from Krim, we have Nazora.
My name is Misty Goggles, but you can just call me Misty. We're on a first name basis like that, and I go by any pronouns preference for they, them. I also play the party's warlock, Kalashtar, Nazora, Conqueror of the Waste, Tyrant of all. No, shit. No, fuck. She has
And
too many
moving
titles.
swiftly on.
Whatever. No, wait. And
Moving
Nazora goes by
swiftly
she,
on.
they.
Okay, moving swiftly
Bullshit.
on. We have Squid.
Hello everybody, I'm Squid, you can call me Squid. I also use all pronouns with they, them preferred, and I'm playing Asriel, the ASMR Ranger.
Following on from Squid, we have Tom.
Hi, I play Mishra, and I don't like these people.
And rounding it off, last but not least, Voldy.
Oh my god, stop doing the pause. The evil laughter is fitting. But yes, I'm Voldy. I play Clunk, the party's Warforged Druid.
Brilliant. As always, we'll just do some quick pre-game announcement things of we stream this live 7 p.m. UK time on Sundays. We upload the VODs on Spotify and YouTube. Spotify being done in two parts, which are Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday we have the actual full YouTube VOD available on YouTube. Pretty much all of these we aim to get out at 7 p.m. But I think it is time to roll the funny intro video. During our last session, the party were exploring Allysair ruins, the secondary set of Veldza ruins that they had come across. Exploring the facility, the party investigated rooms dedicated to golems and various control facilities. Clunk and Mishra, whilst exploring what seemed to be the central control room, unlocked something referred to as Chamber S, resulting in Clunk getting a swanky new wristband. Continuing their journey, the party discovered a small room with a runic circle, which teleported them to a smaller area with a similar pedestal to Kavada City. As they approached and considered what to do next, Asriel held the eclipse out to the pedestal, which quickly jumped into a stone device, which had been floating just moments ago. Magic coalesced, flowing upwards before an ear-piercing crack could be heard. The magic faltered, and power from the facility vanished. Before leaving the facility entirely, the party made a dire mistake. Using the Reduce spell, they opened a once-locked door, but failed to leave before the spell's effects ended. With not enough energy to repeat the spell, and the party split, they had to rest. But during this rest, there were dreams. Mishra, the human cleric artificer, was visited by one of Allysair's divines, Zabras, the deity of death. Zabras was visited for two reasons, the first being to learn about their new visitor to their plane, and the second to deliver a warning to their newly appointed champion, Alvena, the Chaos Bringer, who had been hidden from the wider faith of Allysair, has been preparing and gathering an army. With no information on how it would begin or when, Zabras had to leave Mishra. Nazora, the Kalashtar warlock, was visited by an immense draconic figure. Scales filled with stars and eyes like golden nebulas. The figure, who revealed their name to be Tevit, told Nazora that they had carried them with the party, and that they had abused the power that Tevit held. Seeking answers to removing the bands placed around their wrists, Nazora was told to seek the Wandering Mage before the dream ended. Leaving the ruins, the party made their way back to the village of Benfrey, catching up on various town's members and javelin survivors. After a very hectic night involving a lot of drinking, the party met up with Reverend Hellas and Captain Evelyn Valmilla, the topic of their meeting being the healing of Captain Valmilla. Reverend Hell has informed the party about 2 of the necessary components that could be found in the surrounding forest. These being the blue Phaley flowers, said to contain frost and ice magic, and the others being the red laurel flowers, said to contain the heat of a roaring flame. As the party set out to find these components, they came across a badly injured bandit, who revealed they had been attacked by some kind of reptilian creature. Their companion managed to escape, however, they were almost killed, distracting the creature. Through various skill checks, the party not only discerned that there were 2 creatures, they also figured out the location of the Phaley flowers. After reaching an open clearing on a hill, the party has come face to face with one of these reptilian creatures. You are welcome to talk amongst yourself for a minute, as I need to change the music.
Oh,
Gulp.
God.
Well, we're a little bit fucked.
Well,
little bit.
that just happened.
Sorry for the long-winded intro. But worry not, friends.
Do I have time to write my will?
No.
It's okay, because I already told Max
Well,
they
how
can
much
just make
do
this
you
fight
own?
easier for us. I won't give
Not
the
a lot, so it'll be
answers.
pretty quick.
I
You
took
You just
might
say
have
50
everything
gold.
goes to Asriel.
I could.
I took 50 gold last
Mm.
session, so yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm 50 gold lighter.
Right. Well, Krim, if you would like to move over to the map screen
I
for me.
would like to.
If you
No,
We have been moved
as
over.
I will.
I want to
as
go
I will
back
need-
to bed.
No.
I don't like this.
Me
Go
neither,
ahead,
buddy.
We're doing it.
So,
Oh my
as you can
god.
see,
Whoa.
we have the map. Very green.
Magic
I
dinosaur.
apologize, as I need to do a little bit more speaking.
That's not a raptor.
On a hill of the forest, surrounded by trees that stretch to the skies, that are almost covered with burns and frost. I've already fucked this up. The trees are covered in burns and frost, surrounding you almost like an arena. The air is still and cold, a light mist filling it. At the top of the hill is a small waterfall, releasing streams of water that gather in pools or trickle further down the hill. The rocky falls are covered in blue flowers, shaped like bells, which release specks of blue light in what looks like snowflakes. At the center of this arena is a large reptilian figure. Flames ripple down the spine of this beast, as deep red eyes are locked on the group of you. A low hissing noise can be heard coming from this creature, as glowing embers can be seen gathering in the creature's throat. My friends, it is time for those special words that we all love so much. It is time for you all to roll initiative.
Do I have
Clackety, you're
to?
about
You do
Clackety.
have to.
Hey guys, scatter.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, you know,
If
this
you can
is
put your initiatives in the roles channel for me as well.
this is
to make life a little
fine.
bit easier.
I got an
What's an
goodness.
18?
18.
20 on initiative? Of course, because the dice take me. Because the dice just don't want me to have a good time.
Well,
You know what? We're
Uh,
okay so far.
you guys are doing well so far on initiative.
Azriel has a 19, Clary has 18, Clunk has 17, Nazora has 22,
And what does Mishra have?
and Mishra has a
14.
14.
Let's go, all double
Oh.
digits.
Hey,
It's
well,
the first time this
that
has
is
happened.
good to
We're
hear
still
for
gonna
you
sell
guys.
it.
Totally not ominous.
Starting in initiative, is Nazora. Nazora, you can see this creature in front of you. As mentioned in the little intro speech, you can see that there are flames gathering in its throat. It looks like it's about to start running towards you.
The fucking Charizard.
Nazora is going to. Excellent question. This thing doesn't look like it has sentience.
It does have sentience,
No,
as
as
it
in,
is a
like-
living creature.
No, as in like fucking-
Sapience, consciousness.
Do you mean
Wisdom.
intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that
Um,
it does not have intelligence.
Oh, but it wouldn't be classed as a creature, would it?
Why would it not
Yes,
be
why
classed
would,
as a
why would it
creature?
not be?
No, because a creature is classed as like an intelligent being that's able to like hold a conversation. Like dragons are creatures,
No.
like
No,
monsters.
dragons are
and...
dragons.
No, monsters are
Bears are
creatures.
creatures.
Dragons are creatures. Everything that
This is a
like can
creature.
move around is classified as a creature.
This is living, therefore it's a
told
creature.
otherwise. No, because there's monstrosities and stuff.
and
They're-
they're
yeah, but those
creatures
are
as well.
creatures.
Yeah, those are also
That's just
creatures.
the name for the. That's like the umbrella term for
Grouping, yeah.
everything that is alive. That
So,
not like a
My last
essentially,
DM was a prick. Anyway.
Yeah.
Correct.
We know.
Wonderful. Okay, then in that case, I'm going to use Cause Fear.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna death glare this motherfucker and point a finger at it, and I'm gonna shake my finger, like waggling,
Mhm.
like no.
No.
What do I need to make?
And that's gonna be a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 14.
Cannot be very wise. Look at the thing.
I rolled a 14 minus 1.
Yeah.
13. It fails.
Hell
This is the
yeah.
first time this ability has worked, Misty. You are
Oh my god, that's so
So,
big.
if you can let me know what the effects of this are.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't prepared for this.
I wasn't either.
Okay. So, it is now frightened of me until the spell ends. So it's a concentration spell, which means
Okay.
the frightened target can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so I mean, heightened disadvantage on ability checks and hold on.
I know it can't move any closer to Nazora.
Can willingly move closer to the sources of its fear. Okay. The creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Okay.
There's,
I assume that's your action.
yeah, I'll have moved forwards a bit to cast that, so I'll probably
Mhm.
be about there.
I
Yeah,
assume you don't
and
have
I
anything
don't
to
have
do
any
as well.
bonus actions, so that'll be me.
Up next is Azrael.
I told everybody to scatter, so I guess I will use my action to activate my wings and then fly 30 feet into the air.
Well, as you go to do that,
Uh-oh.
I probably should have mentioned this a little bit before. So the area that you are in, it is on a hill. You are
Mhm.
surrounded by trees, and the trees cover you.
Okay.
So you've got about 15 feet of movement up and down.
Okay.
But you cannot get out with ease. As in, it would probably cost a fair amount of movement to get through the canopy.
Okay, so I'll fly 15 feet up then.
Yeah.
And over to the side here.
Okay.
And then I guess I will bonus action Hunter's Mark this thing, just in case.
Okay. So that's everything on your turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Up next in initiative is Clary.
Okay, well, I'm gonna follow suit of Azrael and fly 15 feet in the air.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go following their advice and scattering.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take out one of my psychic blades and I'm gonna go for it.
Yep, roll to hit.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Okay, let me get my sheet up. Okay, so it is a d6. Where's my d6? That is 6 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go for it again with my other blade.
Sorry, hold on. A dog has just barged into my room.
Get out there.
Hello, Clyde.
Can I roll?
Okay.
Clyde's a friend.
Sorry. You 6 damage and then
And then
another hit.
Another hit. That is a 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
This one's only a d4. That is 5 psychic damage on that attack.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Good to know. Up next in initiative, Plunk.
All right. I'm gonna also move up and towards the creature a little bit, just to get a better line of sight.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my star map to cast Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
That is an 18 to hit.
That will hit. Yep.
All right. That's not a good damage roll. That is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Yep.
But the other thing is, it now has advantage to be hit by the next person.
Yep.
Which I will give a little marker as well. What was it? Was that one? My little advantage. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Hold on. So wait, you used your star map to do guiding bolt. Did you say bonus action?
No, I'm not using a bonus action.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check. And finally, up next in initiative is Mishra. You all rolled higher than it.
Good, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right, Mishra. What you got?
I got. Oh, I just gonna do. Do I want to? No, I'm just casting guiding bolt at first level.
Okay, you have advantage to hit because of Clunk hitting you with the guiding bolt already.
Okay, it's a advantage. Okay, it's a 16.
16 hits.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have all hit, which is very lucky at this point.
This never happens.
Yeah, something's wrong.
I rolled 20 damage.
Oh, a big
Nice.
hit. These streaking bolts of magic, kind of from both Clunk and what do we call it? Clunk and what's his name?
Mishra?
Kind of come through, smashing into the sides of this creature. You can see that the like orange, black and red scales on it, kind of like some of them kind of like get chipped off of it. But up next in initiative is this creature. Now it can't move any closer due to due to the frightened effect. So it is going to. It's gonna stay at least 45 feet from you. So it goes over to there. Still 45. So he's gonna move over here. The advantage has been consumed, so I'm just gonna get rid of that icon quickly.
It was given back. by
And-
Guiding
It was
Bolt
given
again.
back, guiding bolt.
It was, never mind. My mistake. It gets the icon again. It is gonna hold its action, and I'm not gonna tell you what it's gonna do. And that is his turn. Up next in initiative is Cassandra Venitaz. Hit him with that fucking beat drop. Yeah, I know. I was gonna do it just for that purpose. Cassandra Venitaz, is gonna move over to here. Is gonna pull out the wrench that she's been holding, and is gonna cast. Not gonna cast anything. She's gonna use just a firebolt.
Yeah.
For a natural 1.
No.
Advantage.
With advantage.
Natural. Fucking yeah. Hold on. Natural 2.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Cassandra is like, you can see that Cassandra's trying to like hold down the fear that's inside of her at the moment. As a point, actually, I've just realized something. The creature make a wisdom save. 12. Still frightened. But yes, that's Cassandra's turn. I don't know where Clary Plan is in this, but we're going to ignore that. And then back to the top of initiative is Nazora.
Okay. So I'm assuming this thing didn't break out my frightened.
It did not.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to keep holding that, and at the same time, I am going to pull out my crossbow, and I'm going to take a shot.
Yep, roll for it.
Cool. Yep, that's going to be bum 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 bum.
As a point, the advantage is gone because of
Cassandra used it up.
Yeah.
of Cassandra. Sorry.
That's fine. 18 plus 4, so 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
Big.
And that's going to be. It's a D8, so I'm a D8. It's a hit and miss whether I have most of my dice because the cats keep fucking eating them. Cool. Minimum damage, so that's going to be a 3 piercing damage.
Yep. You kind of pull out this crossbow, you fire it towards it, and it's in part due to holding concentration on this effect that you can't massively line up a super powerful hit.
Hey man, I've hit it with 2 things so far in this combat.
You've done more than
better
usual.
Than I've done ever.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Up next is Asriel.
I am going to fly another like 30 feet away from the group.
Yep, go for
25
it.
to 30. I don't know. I didn't count. It's within those 2. And I'm just gonna fire an arrow at the thing.
Yep, roll to hit.
Big monster. I kill big monsters. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
How much damage?
A total of, oh my god, this is so big. 16, 27, 31 damage total.
God, motherfucking damn.
Nice.
No.
Hey, Grim, remember when I told you how much health these guys were going to originally have? And then
Yeah.
you were like, oh, yeah, no, that's going to get us killed. And then I was like, yeah, but you also got to remember crits.
Yeah, but you gotta think the context of this conversation. I thought you were talking about a health pool, not total. Okay.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, dude.
I also rolled 1 less than maximum, including crunchy crits.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dang.
Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. Up next in initiative is Clary.
Well, I'm gonna again follow suit with Asriel and fly. We'll go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Keep separating. And I'm gonna once again psychic blade time. Feather blades.
Yep, roll to hit.
21 to hit. No,
That'll do
dirty
it.
20. Sorry, not 21.
That'll do it still.
D6. There's no advantages there.
No, there's not.
No, that's fine. That's only 4 psychic damage on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna hit it again with another blade. That's only a 8 to hit.
8 will not hit.
I expected as such.
Is that the end of your turn, Clary?
That is the end of Clary's turn.
Oh. With your passive perception, Clary, you hear the bushes rustling.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
You look around, you look to your east, and you see that within the trees, a pair of glowing white eyes are looking at you.
Oh fuck, it's right next to me!
Yeah.
I need to zoom out for this. Look at this shit.
So, as Clary kind of throws these 2 psychic blades, the bushes explode. Not in a literal sense, but in the sense of something jumping out. As Clary, how you're like 10 foot off the ground, aren't you?
15.
Okay. This creature sprints towards you,
Shit.
and it jumps.
Shit.
Able to move?
Whoa.
Oh,
It
wait, you
jumps.
know, Clara's up there.
Yeah. This thing is about 10 foot tall. Just to quickly describe it a little bit. It's about 11 foot tall, 11 foot tall, glowing white eyes. But what's strange about it is it seems to have like a thick coat on it, kind of like a thick woolen coat. The spines on this one kind of ripple with white and blue, and frost kind of like seems to be clinging to it as it charges into the fray. It jumps at you, Krim, Clary, and it's going to make an attack for a bonus on this one. A 23 to hit, Krim.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. That is, you're going to take 3 piercing damage. No, sorry, not 3. 5 piercing damage, because 3 is the modifier. And Krim,
Uh-huh.
Clary, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, that's 19.
That is a pass. You
No
kind of feel
bone
like
shield
the
today.
teeth of this creature are unnaturally cold. You can see that like frost begins to build up on your legs, but you kind of like steel yourself. It will make another attack.
Not another. Come on,
but
man.
This one is not a bite attack. He kind of whips out like he's kind of sailing towards you. You know, one kind of bite catches you in the like kind of on the shoulder, and then his claw slashes around for a 22 to hit.
Yep.
You're gonna take 5 points of slashing damage, and that is the end of its turn.
Well, shit.
Up next in initiative is Clunk.
Help!
Ew.
Help!
Alright, well, I'm going to use, I'm going to burn a wild shape charge to use the worm starry form.
Yep, roll that effect for me, buddy.
That is a 3.
A 3, you say? Ooh, that's a good one. Excuse me. Stop it. Stop blowing up the ground, you little goober. Yep, okay, you've got the effects of that. You do get to use that on your first, when you activate the form as well.
Okay. I'm just checking. I just realized nothing's actually in range that I could hit with that.
I mean, you can also move.
That's true, yeah.
I'm not that mean.
Alright, so I'm going to move 30 feet up to try and get in between the two of them, have Harry move back kind of towards Nazora.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. 35.
And,
You can only hit the fire one with this.
well, that's as far as I can move anyway.
Yeah.
So I will hit the fire creature with one of these new star bolts.
So, you know, this kind of star magic kind of like coalesces around Clunk, and you see it kind of gather in his palm, in their palm even, and they kind of hurl it towards this fire dinosaur. Roll to hit.
Alright. That is a 16.
That will just about hit. You can see that like it just scrapes it.
Alright, and then damage is 5 points of radiant damage.
5 points of radiant damage. Cool. Anything else in your turn?
Yep, and I'm going to use my star map to cast Guiding Bolt again, but this time on the ice dinosaur.
Yep, roll to hit.
Not great, that's a 15.
That one does not hit. It kind
Yeah,
of
I thought so.
leaps to the side. Well, I mean, it kind of like after it's kind of hit the ground after mauling Clary, it kind of like leaps to the side, and you do singe a little bit of its coat, but that's about it.
Alright.
I believe that is the end of your turn.
Yep, I'm tapped.
Up next in initiative is Mishra.
Why did I get a fucking pop-up? Okay. I want to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. On
Yep, on which one?
This goofy goober, the red one, the fire
Yep, roll
guy.
to. Yep, roll to hit.
Okay. Okay.
Second level, you said,
Natural.
yeah.
Yeah, natural 20, my guy.
Hell
That's not
yeah!
ideal.
Let's go.
5d6 maxed is 30. So 30 plus another 5d6. That's a
So
lot of damage.
Guiding Bolt crits are amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking goofy.
Let me fucking calculate. 23 damage.
23 on top of that motherfucker. 53 damage.
Yeah!
God, motherfucking damn. You see that this bolt of light just tears into it. You see like a deep burn. I mean, it's not like a like a fire burn. It's like just pain, and it's bubbling as you kind of
UV
see this magic
radiation.
kind of radiant, like fucking smash into it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Yep.
You just gave this dinosaur skin cancer.
You also gave it advantage.
Taste the power
no.
of the fucking sun.
Yeah. So, up next in initiative is the fire dinosaur. The fire dinosaur is going to move up to Clunk. It can't get as close as it wants to hit it, but Clunk, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, my favorite. What do you know? It's a 0.
It's a 0. Strap in, buddy. You can see that this creature, it like as it begins to move towards you, it's not moving towards Nizora, but it turns around and you see that it raises its tail up and smashes it into the ground, kind of sending like hurtling rocks and chunks of debris at you. Give me 2 seconds because I need more dice for this.
Oh,
A lovely
no.
thing to hear your DM say. So off the bat, you are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, but
Not awful.
you do also take an additional 3 fire damage as these like chunks of rock have become superheated in the time that its tail has touched the ground.
Ow.
Yeah, this is a bit. That's one of the big ones. Yeah. That is its action and stuff, and it's going to make a wisdom save for a was it 15 minus 1. Or what was your DC? Misty?
what?
What was your DC? It was 14,
14.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
You see that after it kind of slams its tail into the ground, you can see that the magic that was kind of surrounding its eyes disappears
Oh man.
as it is
Fucking beat
broken
again.
out of the fear effect. Up next in initiative, the one, the only, Cassandra Venataz.
Maybe she'll
I
hit
dropped my
this
dice.
time.
I've dropped my dice. Where's my dice? There's my dice.
She'll totally hit this time.
Cassandra, kind of again pulling out this this wrench, shoots another firebolt. Another firebolt, even not a fireball. That's a very different situation. But sorry, that was a lot of dice noises. Believe with 14 plus 4 is 18, which is enough to hit.
Hell yeah.
Cassandra kind of pulls out
Oh.
the wrench and shoots like this little gouge of fire. But the issue is it's fire,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is 9 points of damage,
Half.
half to 4.
Up to 4.
Yeah.
She's gonna hit the other one.
Put fire on the other one.
I wasn't expecting the other one, but okay.
It's right there. It's munching me right now.
I'm doing my best.
And, and that is the amount of speech that you can get out in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Up next in initiative is... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let me just double check for something real quick. Okay, no, I rolled 2 14s. But that does expend the advantage. Just had to double check there. Up next in initiative, Nizora.
Nizora.
Nessie.
Nizora. Okay, well, Nizora's pretty pissed that her thing has stopped. So instead of recasting it, because that would take my last spell.
It would take your last tiddlywink of a spell slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do worst, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. The fucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's
Go.
Not
happening.
within 5 feet this time, so I think you
Yeah.
might have.
Don't
It
say
might work.
anything. Oh my god! Okay, well, the natural roll was a 16, which is higher than I've ever gotten on an Eldritch
You
Blast. Plus
Let's go.
six.
That's enough to hit. Roll damage.
Where's my D10? You're a D10. Oh, we love to see it. Max damage.
Max damage.
And that is all of Misty's luck used in that one moment.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
never gonna land a hit.
No, this is where the ball starts rolling up.
Yeah.
Here's
Um,
hoping.
On God. Up. Wait, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I don't know if there is much you can do on your turn.
I'm gonna. No, I'm pretty chill here.
Right. Up next in initiative is Asriel. Yippee!
It is, isn't it?
Yep, it is you.
I will move 30 feet closer to everything.
Yep.
How far away am I from this thing? 45. Whatever, that's fine. I cannot use my funny ability, but I can shoot it in the back of the... Well, it'd be the front of the head. I can shoot it in the front of the head.
It is turned around at the moment.
Is it? I'll shoot it in the back of the head.
It had to turn around to hit Voldy with Clunk with its tail.
True.
Kind of standing over this log.
You're so smart.
I am pretty smart.
All right. That's like a billion to hit. 15 plus 8.
Okay, yeah, that will hit. Yeah, it's not a billion to hit, but
Close enough.
Might as well be.
Sounds like a
Round
billion
up to the
me.
closest billion.
No,
I'll
'cause
add
if you rounded
favorite
it up to
foe
the
onto this as
closest bin-
well.
Okay.
And it's not a lot of damage, but it's a little bit. That's 6.
Yep, you send this kind of arrow, which is crackling with kind of like a pinkish magic, towards it. Kind of catches it in the back of its head and kind of like off of it. Is that everything on your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Up next in initiative is Clary.
I'm just gonna flash with my, actually, would it be worth bringing out the psychic blades? Yeah, we'll bring them both out.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, that's a nat 1.
That will not hit.
Or try again. No, I'm not hitting this turn.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, that would not hit even with your
We don't
bonus.
Misty, you've
wonder.
given it to me!
Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Movement, anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well, up next in initiative is the second of these creatures, the one that Clary is against.
I should have disengaged.
Sorry, you're alive. You're alive. You'll
Yeah,
live.
that's why I was kind of expecting you to disengage, but
I used my
Yeah,
bonus
you-
action to attempt Psychic Blade again, so I couldn't.
yeah, that's gonna hit. It's gonna hit you with its claw for a unnatural 20 to hit.
Oh,
no.
And this one functions a little bit differently because I was being kind to you last time.
Bro, still be kind! Be kind!
Well, normally it's slashing attacks also do a little bit of cold damage as well, but I didn't do that because it just bit you as well.
You're gonna bite me as well.
No, it's just gonna claw you this time.
Clary,
but that
you had
is-
your chance to escape.
You are lucky though. You are lucky though because that is 4 points of slashing damage. I rolled a 1 on the d6.
Oh, I'm not looking too good.
I also rolled a 1 on the cold.
Okay, so 1 cold damage too. Okay.
Yeah. And then it is going to move around you, not leaving your opportunity attack.
This dude!
Trying to separate you off from the rest of them. But it's not gonna attack you anymore. It kind of it seems to almost be like kind of like playing with you.
Yeah, it's playing with its food.
Yeah. Up next in initiative is Clunk.
All right. I'm going to move closer to the ice one, scooting around the fire one so I don't get into its attack range.
Yep, that's fine.
You're in it.
I am going to do the bonus action
Pew-pews.
for the pew-pews.
Yeah, I
The
believe.
star bolts. So
Yeah, you can fire 2 at them.
all right.
You
Well,
can fire 1 at one.
They both missed regardless.
What did you roll?
Oh, no.
A 7 and a 1.
Yeah.
Without,
What's your?
without mods.
Yeah. I mean, if yeah,
It's
They-
not
they-
gonna, +5 isn't going to do anything.
yeah. No, it won't. It won't. Anything you want to do as an action?
There's not a whole lot I can do, but I guess I'll cast Guiding Bolt 2nd level on the ice one.
Yep, roll to hit.
All right. That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Fuck.
Again, as like basically you're kind of describing this whilst Voldy figures out the maths. You know, Clunk is kind of holding this ball of just starlight, and as he's kind of channeling it up, you see like 2 swirling kind of comets go around, fire off to each of the dinosaurs. And as those kind of, you know, they both miss, but they distract the ice one long enough that Clunk is able to just unleash hell.
That's 51 radiant damage.
God fucking damn! It was on the ice one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Krim, this is why I had them have so much health. Yeah,
That's
again,
phase.
this you see that the massive amount of like the coat on this creature has just been burned off. You can see that underneath it is these like deep blue and white scales, and its eyes just kind of whip around from Clary and focus on you.
I'm in danger.
You are. Up next in initiative is Mishra.
Do something cool.
Walk away.
Yep. Okay. Mishra fucks off. End of the combat for Mishra.
We'll do is walk away from explosions.
Well, nothing's exploded yet. If you can
Yeah.
make something
Time.
explode, that'd be
No,
awesome.
the guiding bolts exploded, buddy. Visually, they kind of clash into it, and you see these explosions of
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wish I could dash and use my action. Oh well.
Why, you want to go in for the inflict wound, just murder him kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. It'll just take 2 turns instead of 1.
Yeah. And then. Can I just? Oh wait, no, Dex.
I mean, you can hold an action if you want. If it gets within reach, you can have it so you hold the action. If it gets close enough to you, you can use the guiding, not the guiding bolt, the inflict wounds.
I'm doing create bonfire on the ice one.
On the ice one, okay. Let me have a look at create bonfire.
It's a Dex save on. Dex,
Create
I
bonfire.
love create bonfire.
Any creature. Is this a spell? This is a cantrip.
Cantrip.
The cantrip,
Okay.
yeah.
This is a dex save, yeah? Okay. Dex save is a... What's your DC?
It's a 12.
It's a 12?
Yeah.
Ah. I rolled a 9 plus 3.
Oh.
Dang.
No,
so
you
just
didn't.
about... I
You
did.
minus
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't. You're lying.
It's a cantrip, so it doesn't do any.
Shake the house. Shake the house so that dice shake.
Woo.
Yeah.
So
You know, you kind of send this this little speck of like this tiny orange bead underneath it, and there's like a little pile of like wood and stuff that starts to catch fire. The ice creature kind of leaps to the side of it, and then you just see it kind of like breathes out, and just the frost kind of overtakes the fire, and the fire goes out.
What a prick.
I mean, it's a concentration spell, so it doesn't go completely out, but it's faltering the flame. Is that your end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Up next is the fire one. The fire one is going to sprint up to here. It would go about here. Clunk, you can make an opportunity attack if you would like.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't foresee myself using reaction for anything else, and that misses.
What was the roll?
A 5.
Okay. Fucking squid. Roll a d6 for me.
Okay,
You
it's
die.
a 2.
It's a 2. Okay, that doesn't recharge. However, it does do something else. You can see that the fire that has gathered in this creature's throat, it's finally ready to unleash it. Mishra and Cassandra both need to make dexterity saving throws. I will make one for Cassandra.
No.
Which Cassandra? Right. Cassandra passes.
Woo!
Well, what's the pass?
Well, what did you roll?
Well, I rolled a 19.
That's a pass. You still are, however, going to take half damage from this.
No, I'm
Um,
just gonna.
It's just a breath weapon.
Yeah. You're going to take half damage, and it's not a super powerful one. It's 5 half to 2. So you and Cassandra both take 2 points of damage.
I am dying.
Oh,
You're dying.
I
You got hit
am
for the first time
dying.
ever.
This is the first time. No, actually, it's not. I was going to say this is the first time Mishra's been hit by an attack, and then I realized it's not. Bonus action, it can't do anything. Its movement is done. Cassandra's turn. Yippee! Cassandra is going to move over here, kind of in this part, and is going to use a first level spell slot. Ooh,
Whoa!
very cool.
Go.
No,
Fart.
can't do that. Oh my god, yes. The fire one needs to make a dex save because it's not Tasha. Cassandra pulls out a little screwdriver. That's a natural 1
Oh my
for the
god!
dex save, which
Oh.
means it's failed. As Cassandra points this wrench at the fire dinosaur, you can see like a column of acid just fucking blow over it and cover it in acid. It is going to take 2d4 acid at the start of its turn. Let's see if it makes it there. The fire one looks very badly injured. Up next is Nazora.
Zora, we love Nazora. Okay, Nazora's gonna. You know what? It worked out last time. I'm gonna do it again.
Do it.
Same dude. I'm gonna go for the fire guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
Big
for
money,
a
no
little,
whammies.
a
Big money,
little
no
Eldritch
whammies.
Blast.
Roll to hit.
Okay, so right. In fairness, that landed scuffed.
You can re-roll it.
I can't decide whether it landed on a 1 or a 19, so I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yeah. If you can't decide, re-roll it.
17. Woo! Plus 6.
Yeah. Okay. That will hit. That will hit.
Do I have any better luck? Not massively. Oh wait,
I
no,
mean,
that's a
didn't you roll
D10.
4
I need to
damage
roll a
last
D8.
time?
No, on
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast I rolled minimum.
Oh yeah. My mistake.
Okay, that's gonna be 6 plus 2. 8. First one.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Yeah. Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Oh,
I
there
don't
is
think
no
you had.
plus 2. Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
was
just
gonna
6
say.
then.
I was like, huh?
Sorry, most ones.
That's alright. It's one of those things you get. I'm fairly sure one of the things you get as a warlock, like later on, is you can make it so you do your modifier as well.
I think
You can
that's
get that
on.
at second level. Nessie didn't take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But my point still stands. I didn't know if that was a thing that you had. Anything as a bonus action movement?
I don't really feel in danger here, so I'm just gonna chill with Harry, you know?
Yeah.
I told Doug to come and sit closer to me to enjoy the show.
Yeah, go for it. Up next in initiative is Azriel.
I'm going to move 30 feet and get closer to it. Then
Yep.
I'm going to activate Planar Warrior because it's within 30 feet of me. And I'm going to attack this thing. And I'm going to be
roll to
rolling
hit.
4 dice of damage.
Yeah.
If you
Let's
hit,
go.
If I hit 16 plus 8, 20.
that does hit. That does hit, yeah.
And ooh, big damage. Okay. 10, 15, 19 damage.
19 damage. You send this arrow flying across it. It's swirling with like different kind of magic and stuff, and it catches the fire one in the side of the neck. It looks very
Incredible.
badly hurt. It's not dead.
Can
but
I
it looks
taunt
very...
it?
you can. I
I
can't
moon
guarantee
the
that it will do
dinosaur.
much, but
Yeah.
I like the way
um,
you're thinking.
yeah, it's interesting. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Up next in initiative is Clary. You've got this ice dinosaur in front of you. It is it isn't looking at you at the moment because Clunk just hit it really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
been guiding
It-
bolted, hasn't it?
It has.
It is. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
my
have
face.
sneak attack
You
Good
do
advantage.
if you hit.
and don't say if fucking
You
hit.
got advan-
When I hit.
If
when
you hit.
hit.
Natural 20, baby.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
Yeah. Okay, so
Which maximizes the sneak attack as well.
yep. So that's 12 on
Is-
the sneak attack. I've got to do fucking
12.
maths. So
What's your normal weapon?
I'm using the psychic blades. So it's a d6 plus 3.
Which is
So 12 plus
so
9. That is
21.
21.
21 plus
20.
rolling it again, but without the modifier.
Yep. Okay, well that's 12. 15. So that is 36 psychic damage.
Big
36 damage. Yep.
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
You don't have sneak attack anymore,
Yeah, I don't.
and
That,
also you don't
Yeah,
have
no
advantage either.
that is a 16.
That does not hit.
What?
Which means
Yeah.
that this one's harder to hit.
This one's got
Man.
a higher AC.
This is fine.
Gotta
I
stick it
should-
high.
I
it's
should-
like
I
it's
should have
less
moved.
bulky, but it's got a higher AC. That was the
I
the
should have
trade-off
moved.
for this one.
I should have.
You should have.
moved.
You should have.
I got
You
too
kind
excited.
of, you know, you see this like the two blades kind of slash against it. One seems to do immense damage, which pulls its attention away from Clunk again, and it stares at you
Oh no.
with these cold eyes. You hear like a hefty breath. Is there anything else you'd like to do as bonus? No, you've used your bonus
I
action.
could
Bonus action
try
is
and
used.
tank an
Would you like to
attack
try
of
and move?
opportunity.
Would you like to try and move?
Sorry.
No, I'm not
Okay.
going to.
You're gonna get attacked either way.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Squid is onto something. You're gonna get attacked either way, buddy. If you want to try and
If
move,
it's
it's
an
now or
attack of
never.
opportunity and you are able to get out, it's only one attack.
that is true. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be two.
Listen, I'm gonna need an answer now or
I'm
never.
moving. I'm moving.
Moving.
I'm moving.
Gonna make
I'm
an
moving.
opportunity.
Moving there.
23.
Yep, that hits.
It's an 18 plus 5 on the attack roll, not the damage. Don't worry.
I
was
I realized I
gonna
started
say.
saying that. I realized I started saying that, and it was oh shit.
Don't say that.
Grim, how much health do you have?
9.
Don't say that.
Oh god.
So it's got a +3 mod.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna take 9 points of slashing
Okay.
damage.
Oh,
Um,
The
So
bird
move
is
your-
down.
Move your butt back.
Oh,
Move your butt back.
I was there.
You're over
you
here.
didn't get to move.
I'm gonna say like you're like here. You're on top of the log just because it would have you would have had to move outside of its range. But do you know what that means? Constitution saving throw on D&D Beyond.
Okay, I rolled it in person, but I'll roll it on D&D Beyond. That's worse! I rolled an 8.
Boy.
I rolled a 10 in
It's an 8
person.
on the Yeah, you would have passed if you had rolled that. But you don't in this one. Sorry. Roll another D20 for me on D&D Beyond.
Gulp.
14.
Oh.
Fire's better for us, right? If I remember.
Grim.
Yeah.
Krim, roll a D4.
Ah, no. Okay. D4.
At least it's not a
What's
D6.
the D4?
Which ligament
3.
is gonna get cut off?
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
As it kind of slashes into you as you're trying to make your way away, it sends you spiraling to the ground. As you kind of connect, before you kind of go unconscious, you feel your leg, not your leg, you feel your foot kind of like pop a little bit. You've got a sprained ankle.
It's not
Your
an
speed
arm.
on foot is halved.
It's not an
but
arm.
you need to make a you need to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw after using the dash action. Magical healing long rest is going to sort that, but you are still down. But it is now its turn. Seeing you on the ground,
It no longer sees you as a threat, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
about to say?
Right.
Well, Krim, do you remember what I told you when
Yeah,
I was talking about this
you
encounter?
mentioned that they, even if you're down, they're not gonna take pity on you.
This one's gonna, yeah, it's gonna make one attack against Clary, which you know
Double tap.
rolled. It's a 19, alright. You've been hit. It's a melee. It's 2 fails.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of seeing that you are like absolutely down, it's gonna make its way over to Clunk, and it's gonna use its other attack.
Fun.
For a 12 to hit.
Not quite.
Okay. Kind of like it swings, and you're a little bit sluggish with your body, but even you just managed to kind of get out of the way. Up next in initiative, Clunk, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to once again use the Starry Form bonus action.
It would be disadvantaged because you are next to it.
Well, I'm using them both on the fire one.
On the fire one, it's still disadvantaged
Still
because it's a ranged
disadvantage.
attack.
It's a
Yeah,
ranged
because-
attack, and you're
yeah.
within 5 feet of
Right,
something
because
else.
one's still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they both rolled 14.
Both rolled 14.
Yeah.
So that would be for one, and it's plus your modifier, or was it 14 total?
That was 14 total with a modifier.
Okay, 14 total. Your first bolt misses. Your second one.
That is a 7 with mod.
That also misses. You kind of like seeing Clary get thrown to the ground. You kind of you try and send these 2 bolts of light at this creature, but they both kind of skim past it.
Yeah. I'm going to move around it towards Clary, staying within attack range.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Perfect. Perfectly played.
Alright, 2d8. That is, let's see, 2d8 plus 3. That is 11 points of healing.
That is wonderful.
Clary
Thank
sees this.
you.
We see this kind of glowing green magic and vines kind of cling to Clary as Clunk casts Cure Wounds. Clary, you are back on 11 with your ankle. You see like a kind of, it's almost like a little bunch of vines have kind of like wrapped around your leg and kind of sorted your ankle out a little bit. That'll stay until you get rid of it.
I have a
it
little vine bandage.
You got a little friendship bracelet.
So cute.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm tapped.
Yep. Up next in initiative, Mishra P. Armhole. You can see that this one in front of you it's swaying. You can see that a mix of like radiant magic and things like that have almost taken it down.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking. No, I'm gonna seduce now.
Kung Fu Panda. What are you gonna do, Mishra?
Oh well, I'm gonna touch. I'm gonna touch.
Yep.
And do the inflict wounds.
At what level?
2nd.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20 again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The covering
You-
eyes emoji.
You kind of how much 2nd level? How much damage is it?
40.
40
Fuck.
base plus. Okay, do you want to roll the
Plus.
damage for me real quick? Just so.
How much it dies?
Yeah. absolutely dead as this thing.
You better be fucking gone. Dust.
Okay.
Reduced to atoms.
Okay.
How much are we looking at?
That's 16 more damage.
16.
Yeah, I didn't roll.
It's it's 3 hit points are gone. You Mishra comes along, it grabs one of the talons of this creature, raises up his little pinky finger, and then brings it down, and you just see this red magic just surge across it as the final words of Skadoosh are said. This one is dead. Absolutely just put down.
He
Yeah,
is
without a doubt.
obliterated.
Yeah. Up next in initiative. Oh, sorry. Anything you want to do as a bonus action? I mean, you cast a spell, so you can't really.
Yeah, it doesn't. Wait, no, I can't do that anymore.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Up next in initiative is the fire dinosaur. It's dead. It takes 4 points of acid damage, and its body fucking dissolves.
Let's go.
Up next
No,
is
it didn't
Cassandra.
take 4. It took like a billion.
Well, yeah, but it also had acid on it that was good. Honestly, the acid would have killed it if you fucking whiffed that inflict wounds.
I was thinking about moving like towards the other one. Nah.
I'm gonna be in range of it next turn. Don't worry.
Cassandra is going to shoot a firebolt at the ice one, which is a fucking 19 to hit.
Yeah!
What the fuck is
No.
Cassandra on, man?
Double damage. Double damage.
5 points of fire damage.
Doubled, right?
There's no double.
Ah.
Dang.
Damn.
Hey, these creatures coexist. They coexist. But yeah, that's their turn. Up next in initiative, Nazora.
Nasora. Cool. Well, with this fire guy out of the way, I'm gonna scoosh on up a little bit so I can get a better angle on the ice guy, and I'm
Yep.
gonna do what I do best and Eldritch Blast that motherfucker.
What, Eldritch Blast and miss?
Hey.
That's less than hit, actually.
No, he's right. Eldritch Blast and miss. That's a natural one.
Damn.
Oh my god.
You know, it was good while it lasted.
Getting a little bit cocky from the other kind of hits, Zora kind of strides up, and a little bit of the hungoverness kind of takes over you for a second.
Yeah, I
as you see
look
this-
too close to the sun.
Yeah, you look
my eyes.
you look at the sun, and it's like, ugh, and you miss the spell. Anything you'd like to do as bonus action?
Try.
Okay.
No,
you can have disadvantage on any. No,
No,
Sorry, I
I'm
need
just
to
gonna
burp.
swear violently.
Fair enough. Up next in initiative, Azriel.
I would like to fly in.
Yep,
I'll
roll
use
to
my
hit.
bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark over, and I will
Yep.
use my action to dodge. And I'd like to just weave around this thing.
Yeah.
Distract it, take some
Roll
attention towards
a
myself.
performance from me.
Absolutely.
Actually, no. Hold on. Wait. Would this be performance or? I would say this is acrobatics. It's still
Okay,
one
I'm
that you're
good at that one
probably
too.
quite good in. Yeah, but I think acrobatics makes more sense because you are trying to actively dodge out of the way of it.
Okay, so that's 19.
Cool. It kind of like it maybe takes like a couple swipes at you as you're trying to get around it.
Perfect. I'm an annoying buzzing fly.
You're a
right
little
now.
fucking gnat.
Yeah,
That is, I believe, the end of your turn.
it
So you
is.
use movement, action, and bonus action. Up next in initiative is Clary.
Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna shimmy back just a little bit. And I'm gonna Psychic Blades, because then I get sneak attack, because allies within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yep. If you hit,
That is a 23 to hit.
that will do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You didn't need to hit that much. Okay, that's okay.
3d6s.
Fuck it up, Grim.
That's okay. Well, that's 9 psychic damage total.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
Yep, roll to hit.
Never mind, that's a
Dear.
3.
Oh,
Does not
dear.
hit. Um,
And
Yeah, you
just
kind
for
of
good
send
luck,
this-
I'm gonna
these
shimmy
two-
back a little bit more.
yeah,
It hit in spirit.
Yeah,
yeah. Is
Quite
that the end of
literally.
your turn, buddy?
that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Up next in initiative is the ice one. Oh, hi, Poppy. I didn't even realize
Stop
you came
trying to
in
hit
here.
me and hit me.
Sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Disadvantage
Or-
because I'm dodging.
I rolled a 15 plus 5,
Oh dear.
or a 13 plus 5, which is 18
It
to
hits.
hit.
Yeah. That's fine.
Um,
I'm full health.
yeah. Can you, whilst I'm rolling the damage for you,
Look,
can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please, buddy?
How's a 16 do me?
That does fine. You take
Perfect.
6 points of piercing damage as it kind of chomps into you again with these unnaturally cold teeth. And then it is going to try and swipe at you as well. For a 11 to hit.
No.
Okay. Up next in initiative, Plunk.
Right.
Bird flip. Bird flip.
Alright.
Grim
I'm
sent
going
us
to
a
use
funny
my-
gif of a bird.
I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to back up about 25 feet.
Yep.
Use my
Pew pew.
bonus action for, yep. Let's
Yep.
see.
Roll to hit.
First one is a 21 to hit,
That'll do it.
and the second one is an 8 to hit.
First one, yes. The second one, no.
Yeah. And that's minimum damage on the one that did hit, so that's 4 damage.
Yep. Again, this radiant bolt kind of shoots out. That is your turn, I believe. Up next in initiative, Mishra.
Yes, that's me.
Go to hit.
Do I go to hit?
I mean, you can fucking stand there and just dick about, and that'd be pretty funny. No,
How is the ice one looking?
the ice one looks pretty hurt. It's not as bad as the fire one that, like, as you were fighting it, but you can see that it's decently hurt. It's under half health.
Under half health. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skadoosh this one at its first level.
First level Skadushin.
Kadoosh.
Inflict wounds.
19.
19 will hit. 3d10 of necrotic damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do that damage.
Fuck it. What the? Oh, it's. So, 24 damage.
24 damage?
Yep.
You kind of you touch it and you see this crackling red energy just surge across it. The eyes are, you can see that the white eyes are starting to dim. It looks like it's on its kind of final legs. I
And,
believe that is the end of your turn.
yeah, I can't hold it then.
You cannot. Up next in initiative, Cassandra Venataz. Cassandra is going to shoot a firebolt. 4. A 9 to hit. You kind of see this streak of fire just rush past this creature. And that is the end of Cassandra's turn.
Hit
Up next.
Azure.
No. Up next in initiative, Nazora.
Zora. Okay, let's see if I can get better than a 1. Eldritch Blast! Ooh, okay, a 12 will do. That's plus 6. 18.
Plus 6, 18 to hit. Roll damage.
Yippee! And that's a d8.
2 damage.
5.
Why are you rolling a d8?
It's a D10.
Yeah. Roll the D10.
10!
Yeah.
Huge. When you play
Nazora.
the game right, it rewards you.
Oh god.
Zora,
Hello.
how do you want to do this?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Nazora's gonna raise her hand, point it at this ice thing, and hopefully it makes eye contact with me just as I do it, just for that extra bit of coolness, you know?
Yep, it kind of like, it flashes its eyes towards you, seeing this kind of magic building.
And just as it manages to catch my eye, its vision is quickly overtaken with this mass of swirling, inky blotches of orange and blues and yellows all mixed into one, and it just gets fucking pelted with this huge ray of all of these
Yeah.
different colours.
First time
Yeah.
Nazora kills something.
Oh,
I
no.
think it might be, actually.
Well, in this round.
Hmm.
No,
Campaign.
well,
in
In campaign.
general.
No.
In general, I think.
Hey man, Nazora's a god, fuck you.
Well, for all we know, you're
Well.
just role playing.
Well,
Really good lava.
yeah. You kind of see these, this colorful magic just smash into this ice creature. It kind of, it stands up. It is left stood up for a couple seconds after the magic overtakes it, and then you just kind of see it collapse to the ground. As it kind of collapses to the ground, and with the fire one, you notice this as well. You see that some of the details on it begin to turn translucent and vanish. You can see that the coat on the ice one begins to kind of like get drawn back inwards and disappear. And you can see that the crackling scales on the fire one begin to dim. And you can kind of see that the ice one, you can see almost like a flower kind of start to kind of sprout out of its back.
Oh.
Well, that was easy.
It's a yeah. And the same with the fire one. The fire one having a red flower, it looks as if it looks like a flame. It's got a mix of red and orange and yellow petals, and the ice one has a blue, almost bell-like shaped flower. Both of them kind of have like little specks of light kind of gathering around them in their respective colors.
Fucking kidding me.
Well, I pick up.
The dinosaurs were plants!
I mean, no, they are still dinosaurs underneath. It's just, it looks like the elemental side of things was given to them by these flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I go and
Okay.
just pick up the ice one.
Like the
Again,
concept,
please.
no.
A bit of flower.
Hmm. Well, as you
That's
you
what
kind of
flowers
gather
do.
up these flowers, you kind of both grab one. You have found the Phaley and the Laurel flowers, and
Yay.
you have found something else.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You find new strength within you
No.
Oh!
as you all
Go.
level up to level 4.
Woohoo!
Huge.
What do you mean? Level
We
2
long rest on
or
level up or
3?
no?
Level 4. You are now level 4.
No, I'm level 2 or level 1.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Everyone else is level 4. Mishra can either be level 3 and 1 or 2 and 2. But yes,
Character
you
level 4.
yeah, character level 4, class level, do what you want with them.
Oh god, you're not
Another
even
class,
what's-
mayhaps.
I'm gonna go into wizard as well.
Warlock, mayhaps.
Are we doing long rest on level up or no?
No.
Okay.
But
Well, I finished
I mean,
leveling
you get
up.
any health given to you. You get any health that you have from the dice leveling you up thing, but you don't long rest on level up. But yeah, you kind of stand over these two bodies, and as you kind of look at them, they almost begin to shrink as well. Kind of dropping in size from 10 foot to maybe about 4 foot total. But yeah.
Magic is pretty crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, we should get these flowers back to what's his face? Reverend Hellis.
Does it look like there's anything we could cut out of these things or off of these things that could be
I
useful?
mean, make a survival check.
Should we make celestial dino jerky?
No.
Yeah.
We could.
We're
That is
not
a
going
terrible
to.
idea.
It's a dirty 20,
I mean,
16
you're
plus
not
4.
going to.
What was that,
But
Squid?
the
Sorry.
idea might be.
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
God, motherfucking name. Yeah, you kind of, you cut off, you managed to harvest some of the skin. The teeth seem to be quite new. You don't think that you'd get much from selling them, but you can take one as like a memento if you'd like.
I'll take a trophy. I'll give one to everybody.
You take a
We can put 'em
baby's
on
tooth.
necklaces.
Oh god, I got really snotty all of a second.
Do you need me to
Um,
give you some tissues?
No, I've got some on my desk, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, what would you guys like to do next?
Head back to Benferry if no one's got any objections.
Yeah,
We should probably
I
get this
guess.
back
Yeah.
ASAP, yeah.
All right.
We've got some
Well.
dino skin to sell too.
As you make your way back, it's you're all a little bit beaten up, scratches, deep gouges, bruises. I say bruises. Some of you didn't get hit. I'm just assuming that maybe you tripped on the way back as well. No,
I wouldn't put it past the ones who didn't get hit.
Yeah. No, you make your way back, and as you kind of walk into town, you can see that a group of guards and Isaac are kind of like all like at the gate of the town. And you see that Isaac is kind of looking at you, and he's like, it's good to see you. Reverend Hellas came to me and mentioned that he forgot to talk about the protectors. I'm
But nice to
sorry
know
that we
about.
weren't able to go and help you. He was distracted. I hear you were asking questions that caught his attention first.
Yeah,
It is good
my
to see
bad.
that you are not as injured as you could have been, but yes, we were going to be heading out to find you.
Well, we got the flowers. We're ready to help out. I'm forgetting names today.
Ready to hand them over.
Right. Well,
Valmilla, that was her name.
the half-orc.
Yes.
Right. Well, I will not keep you waiting. But do be careful. Make sure you rest up after. I'm sure that fighting those two, if you fought both of them at the same time,
Yep, both
was
are gone.
fairly taxing. They're gone?
Yeah, we killed them.
Right, well. Sure you'll learn about that at some point. The protectors of the forest, it isn't a spiritual thing. The Bailey and Laurel flowers that you have gathered, they are almost passed down between guardians, if you would like to think of it that way. Two creatures that protect the forest. They move around and keep the wildlife safe. There have been many in the past. These ones, I believe, what were their hosts this time? Velociraptors? But
so
in
when
the
they
past
die,
we
it
have had...
gets passed on.
Yes, if that would help you think of it like that. In the past, we've had run-ins with boars that have had these abilities and other creatures. You were lucky that it was not a creature that could fly. But we did have names for them, as the titles for them as they reincarnated is not the right word, but as the title was passed down, we refer to them as Lazil, the fire, and Phalis, the ice. They are a part of this forest, and we do our best to keep them as happy as we can. It is no issue that you've killed them, but it does mean that for maybe a week, a month, we need to be observant of those two areas and potentially figure out what the next set will be. But yes, my apologies. I will let you continue.
Well, should we head to the church?
Yeah, like the
Guys,
best.
we super cannot sell these. This feels taboo.
It does.
Mhm.
Give
Sorry,
to
I was
me.
about to play the wrong song for a second.
So I get silvery barbs or dissonant whispers?
I've got silvery
Ju-
barbs.
I would say
Okay,
just
okay.
get better.
Man.
Silvery barbs is a good spell.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Do you guys want to start making your way up to the church?
I have
Kind of
no
that area?
objections.
No objections to that.
As a point, Asriel, it is still the same day as as you had commissioned the armor, so it is not ready yet.
Mhm.
But you know, you can see that
I'm not in too
Cameron
much of a rush.
Cameron is kind of happily just learning what it's like. You know, you can see him kind of hold it near fire and see how it reacts and shit like that. Like a scientist, god damn it. But yeah, kind of making your way up the familiar hill at this point. The gardens and various bits of trees and wildlife kind of catching your eye every now and again. Yeah.
Oh, we just walk in.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
the church, it's a temple, it's
Yep.
open to the public.
Hello.
Hello? Oh, right. Before you leave, I need to tell you about the protectors of the forest.
Don't
You can
worry.
see that Hellas
Don't
is like,
worry
"Hey, we-
about it. We dealt with it. We got them. No need.
What? Oh, I'm deeply sorry. It slipped my mind as you had been asking questions and my attention was elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It is good to see that you are relatively unharmed and... Well... Have you acquired the flowers?
We have indeed.
And that is
Here's
where we're going to
one.
finish for a break real quick. Kind of getting back into it. We join our players for the nice cut in for the podcast part too. We join our players as they have entered the Temple of Benfrey. The Reverend, the Elven Reverend, has welcomed them in. You can see that kind of in the time that you've been gone, Valmilla has just been kind of sat there reading a book. And you can see that she's like, "Oh, right, it's are you back? Okay.
We're
Did
back.
it go well?
You know, none of us died, so that's a good thing.
I think it went spectacular.
And we got the
We said I
thing.
should
Like
get
our,
there.
Oh, that's great to hear. I'm not really sure on the procedure of how this would work, but
leave that to the priest.
neither. Yeah.
yeah. He kind of looks over at you and he's like, "Yes, I will. If you pass the flowers to me, I will." I mean, are you wanting to watch the ritual? I don't mind, but
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to watching it, but if you need
Yeah,
the
that's better,
space,
though.
I'll happily leave.
it is okay. And you can see that, you know, he kind of brings you to a small like side room with a little bench, kind of helps Valmilla up onto the bench and kind of lays her down. I will say, if any of you have, weird enough, a fear of the dark, you may not want to watch this.
I'm good.
Okay. He kind of holds one of the flowers in each hand, and he kind of starts beginning saying like a small prayer. As he kind of does it, you see that this kind of, it's like an inky black ball kind of starts to begin to form in front of him. And the more he kind of goes through the prayer, it gets bigger and bigger until it kind of takes over the space. You can see that the torches in the room, whilst you can still see the flame, the light kind of just is almost sucked away. And kind of it puts the room in a really dark light. Darkness, really. As he's kind of holding these two flowers, they kind of begin to pulse and glow as a mixture of blue and red light seems to just kind of softly move towards Valmilla's leg and begin to swirl around it. As it does, you can see that like vines and plants and roots begin to grow all over Valmilla's leg. She kind of grits her teeth for a moment as if it kind of hurts, but stops shortly afterwards. The plants and things begin to kind of, it's almost like they're growing and dying faster than they should. They kind of, they go from tiny sprouts and things to thick vines and flowers before withering away into dust. And without really realizing it, you guys have been stood here for maybe 10-15 minutes as this kind of cycle of life and death kind of is shown in front of you. And as this is kind of going on, after it kind of finishes, the light kind of rushes back into the room. You kind of have to cover your eyes for a second because it's such a dramatic change. And kind of Valmilla looks down, kind of moves her leg a little bit. She's like, doesn't hurt anymore. And you kind of see her like getting ready to stand up and try walking on it.
I go to her side just in case she needs me, just lean on me.
Yeah, she kind of stands up, and for a second, she kind of, it's almost as if she's about to fall. She like, there's a little bit of pain left over, but after that kind of initial bump, she kind of stretches her leg, takes a couple steps around. Clara, you're kind of still at her side, making sure that she doesn't fall, but after a little bit, she kind of, you see her like stamping on the ground. It's like, this feels, well, better than it did before. Thank you. And the thank you is like shared between your group and Reverend Hella's.
The least we could do.
Well, what are you gonna do next? I mean, I know I've said what I'm planning on doing, and
well, it's not something we've really discussed.
I've kind of just been rolling with the punches, honestly.
We kind of want to head out I guess towards the capital, but the stops we want to make along the way, nothing's set in stone.
I mean, that's fair, really. I mean, where are you planning on visiting? I can, maybe if I'm in the area, I can, depending on how things go, I could maybe meet you in certain places over time.
Well, I
Really,
think our stops...
Malbury is to the west.
Yeah, Mulberry is our next stop, then Mazail, and then Steel Edge. Those are what we've got going right now.
Sorry, I had to burp. I feel like Krim probably heard that.
I actually didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We have Steel Edge and Mazail in common, so I could try and meet you in either of those. If you can find a way to send me a message, or, you know, if you can find a way of contacting me and letting me know where you are, I will do my best to meet up with you again. Thank you.
Let me pull my tablet out to text you, my guy.
Does it have texting capabilities?
It does not have texting. I've
I
given you
will
gliding
Well,
dragons.
there's no tablet to text, so no.
Exactly. Yeah. I've given you gliding dragons. You don't get texting. Okay.
Man.
That was the
Man.
payoff.
What year
Um,
is it?
Oh, Max, I had Messenger on my iPad.
Mm. I mean, do you ask what year it is, Clary? Or is that
No, that's
Grim?
just Crim.
Okay.
I
'Cause I
honestly
could have
don't
told you
think
what
the
year
year
it
that-
was.
I
I
mean,
don't
the
think the
year
year that it is really matters much
it
to us.
doesn't, but you know, I can know the year. There's no harm in that.
Mm.
All there is,
Well-
you explode.
I guess we want to
I'm just
blend
pretending.
in.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask in character, then
What year
That's
is
fine.
it?
Let me look. And you kind of see he goes over to a little side room again, in a side room to the side room. It's like just a little fucking cupboard, but he's got like a little calendar on it. I believe it's the year 1969.
Nice.
I mean, yes, it is a very satisfying number, but
Don't worry
I'd
about
say
it,
it's nice.
Reverend. Don't worry about it. It's a joke
Where,
from
where
back
are the
home.
Beatles? Huh?
They're
Make
thinking
an insight
unholy
check.
thoughts.
Make an insight check, Clary.
Okay. I don't think that's very good.
Well, let me know what it is.
16?
Yeah, that you see a little bit of a smirk, and you might be able to tell that he wasn't always a reverend.
Reverend! No, I don't say it.
No.
I don't say
I know.
anything.
Smack Clary in the back of the head.
But yes, if you are more than welcome to let me know where you are, and I'll do my best to meet up with you as and when I can. If you need my help with anything, don't hesitate to get in contact. And kind of
And
you see
vice
the-
versa.
Valmilla kind of takes out a big pirate hat, kind of puts it on her head,
Yeah.
and kind of smiles before walking out.
That's our captain.
It is. You know, Reverend Hellas is like, I know that was a tough fight. It may be a good idea for you to rest before leaving, or whatever you decide to do.
Yeah, I could do with a drink. You up for it, Nazora?
I would rather shoot myself with my own blast.
That's the spirit.
I mean,
I'd like to pay a visit to the mage if you
No.
guys aren't too desperate to get your drink on.
I can wait a little bit longer for my drink.
I just want to point out, if you were going to shoot yourself with your own blast, I would probably give you disadvantage because you have a target within 5 feet.
You're within 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Which is really funny.
yeah. So, do you want to go to speak to the mage? Do you want to
Tolch
speak
time.
to Tolch?
It's Tolch time.
Oh,
Go.
Yeah. You know, you kind of make your way across the town. It's a little bit weird because you see Valmilla heading into the eye of the storm as well.
You know, funny. Funny running
That's what I
into
mean.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you head in, I imagine.
Yes.
You see him kind of
yeah.
sat behind his desk. He kind of casts an eye up at you, and then goes back to writing. Yes. What do you want?
I believe it or not, have been feeling lacking in my ability to kill ghosts and ghouls, which is something we've run into quite often, and my companions have not seemed to struggle as much as me against.
Hmm.
How
You kind of-
familiar are you with weapon enchantment?
It depends, but I mean, the most important question is, and he hasn't looked up from his writing at this point. He kind of just goes like, "Have you tried hitting them?"
Yeah, but
For the record, before
ghosts,
anything, I just
and
want to say, for
goes
the
through
record,
them.
Prim just laughed really loud, and it didn't get picked up on Discord. But I heard it, so I just wanted to bring that to attention.
It was a very high pitch, just.
Yeah, it was a cackle. But yes, enchantment isn't really my area of magic. I focus more on. Do you know of the? It would be. This is Max trying to decide on what it would be. What he specializes in. I specialize more in conjuration magic. I have heard that if you have your weapon silvered, it can help, but enchanting is not my strongest suit.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
Yes, well,
I'll
it is
give this
very
over to
valuable.
someone. Clearly. Exit the store.
Ding ding. Kind of walk out and there's a bell, you know. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to do?
Let's go see Gil. I miss Gil.
Yeah, let's go see Gil.
Oh, you saw
That's
him
not-
last
hey.
session.
I miss Gil.
God,
It's been
you saw him
too
last session.
long.
I
It's
miss
been- It's
him.
been 4 hours.
I miss
Yeah.
him.
Gil is the tavern owner.
I'm just saying in character. Who?
Tavern owner. Gil, potato
My
guy.
best friend.
Best
Cares,
cook
bro.
in the goddamn world.
Oh, you got hit with the who cares, boy.
I am upset. Don't talk shit about Gil ever again. I
Yeah,
will slit your throat.
Fucking hell, Grim.
That was Clary.
Jesus.
You know,
Okay.
Prim would never say something like that. I was Clary.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of you head over. You do see a couple of people from the javelin again. You do see Yanis Teledonna, the silver dragonborn. He's just kind of milling about in the town center. He's just playing a little bit of music for everyone who's kind of walking by.
I nod my
but yeah,
head a
you walk
little
it-
bit.
Hmm?
I nod my head a little bit to the music.
Roll a
Like a bird.
performance to
Okay.
dance.
What is performance? That's 12. Just doing a little
12?
jig.
You do a little jig. It's not a bad jig.
I'm not
You know.
dancing, I'm just nodding my head to the beat.
You're a little bit offbeat every now and again, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
have quite musical training.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you kind of
Gilahad, Gillian, Gildis, my friend.
you kind
Almost
of
none of those were accurate.
Gil has stood. I mean, actually, no. Gil isn't even in the fucking tavern. He's just like
no!
he's like.
Where
You can-
did
you can
he
see the-
go?
You
Where
can see
is
that the
Gil?
trap door is open, and you can hear like a little bit of banging and stuff
Oh, he's
from
busy.
from below.
He's busy. He's doing things.
came
Oh,
in
I thought
loud,
you
he
were
heard
implying
us.
that he hid as soon as he saw us coming.
No,
He wouldn't.
He was just busy.
He wouldn't.
He's just busy. You can hear a little bit of soft
Wait.
soft music. It's kind of like a little, what was it, like a little wind-up music box is kind of coming from the trapdoor as well. But yeah. I mean, if you just want to wait around for a bit,
Guys,
After
quick,
a while.
quiet. We have
Okay.
to all be sad at the bar when he comes up,
Okay.
and we weren't there when he got down.
Okay.
It's gonna be really funny.
I do not understand. What is the purpose of this?
Don't ask me.
Okay. After a while, like you're all kind of sat at the bar, not talking, whatever, not making very little noise and movement and stuff. As kind of after a while, you hear the sound of someone climbing up a ladder, or like a little set of stairs and things. One of the two, either works. And Gil kind of like comes up facing away from you guys. He hasn't noticed you guys, but he just seems to be kind of like organizing some shelves and things like that.
I look at everybody and I'll hold a finger up to my mouth.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, I'm sitting.
After a while, kind of Gil turns around. He's like, "Oh my god!" And he drops like a bottle that he was holding at the time. I'm gonna roll a con save.
Surprise!
Why did you not just tell me you were here?
We did!
We did. Did you not hear us yelling when we came in? Well, I was yelling. I don't know about the rest.
Yes, no, it was just you.
What?
We're a package.
Why have you... Now I've got to clean this up. Alright. Well, what can I help you with? You look like shit, as per usual. You see him kind of smiling as he says that.
Well, I'll take my usual ale.
Right, well... Fine, but you can clear this one up.
I would be happy to since you stopped me last time.
Yes, the last one was vomit. And it's not as safe.
Nazora's gonna have the same thing as last time.
No, I will not.
I think Nazora will just have like a water or something.
Gil...
I'm not
Gil...
touching anything this establishment provides. And Nazora's going to pull out the goblin jerky and dehydrate.
roll another con save from
I
me.
want to try and take the goblin jerky.
I will bite your hand. That's a neat 10. What is my con modifier? +2, 12.
Can I try and take the goblin jerky off them?
I'm gonna say because they're like actively aware and holding it, no.
Would
And
that not
also,
be
I
like a
don't-
disadvantage?
I don't
You can
really like
make
the idea.
opposing strength checks. I feel.
I don't like the idea of stealing from players. That's
It's not stealing.
This isn't stealing. This is directly taking and having them avoid nausea and vomiting. This
maybe-
is proactive
Star
measures.
God.
And yeah, the Star Dragon, who I've not been thinking about because he's terrifying.
Can I please try and take the jerky?
For what purpose?
I want to stop
it away
Nazora
from
from
Nazora,
eating the
yeah.
celestial goblin jerky, to stop meeting the celestial dragon guy, who's mad
is
that we're
oppression.
eating the goblin jerky.
This is oppression.
I'm gonna
common
say no
sense.
on this. I'm sorry.
Yeah!
Just on account of, because Nazor being the character that they are, I can imagine that as soon as your hand starts fucking moving, like they're fucking clutching it to its chest. You
I'll
know?
I'm
take
reasonable.
that.
Nazora's
I'll
growling.
accept that happening.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Gil watching this entire thing is like, what the hell are you doing?
Don't.
It's Star Dragon jerky. Well, the jerky isn't made of Star Dragons, it's made of goblins, but like it was cooked because of. It's a whole thing.
I'm gonna stop you there. I don't have the patience to listen to this right now.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, we don't either.
You
Yes.
you all do a lot of things that just are crazy, honestly.
It comes with, space and aliens.
Right.
Where we're from.
I assume that you'll be wanting food and drink as per usual.
Of course.
If you don't mind.
Alright, well,
You do
Yeah,
make
he-
really good food and drink.
Yeah, I do try. He again 10 minutes. He kind of not 10 minutes, like maybe 20 minutes this time. He ends up kind of coming up with all of your drinks. This time he kind of he kind of comes up with like a thick stew with little chunks of potato and meat and vegetables and things like that. And a nice bread.
Bread.
Yeah.
While
Bread
Gil's
is
bringing
good.
everything up, Nazora hesitantly looks at Clary and goes, "Your feathers are very disheveled and ugly."
That's a little rude.
I do not understand.
What's wrong with my feathers?
Well, the barkeep earlier said that we all look like shit, and you all laugh.
Oh,
But this is a strange social custom. I do not.
Oh.
it was saying it in okay. There's context. It's very much context based. So
Okay.
we were, in like that jokey kind of situation. It was like, oh, you look like shit, and we were like, yeah, we look like shit. We've been through stuff, and it was like, haha, yeah, that's funny. But when you just like outright say, hey, you look like shit, not a very nice thing to say.
Well, looking at you now, you could do with some feather care.
I mean, yeah, it's hard, taking care of it. I haven't really had the time to, deal with it. I might have a bald patch around here somewhere too.
Yeah?
Gil kind of looks over and is like, do you not take dust baths? Is that not a thing that you do?
No, it is a thing. I just, not really anywhere around here that supplies that kind of thing, and...
I mean, what, dust baths? Sand would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of sand myself.
That makes sense. It is coarse and
Yeah, and
rough,
it kind of like
and it
gets
does get
stuck
everywhere.
in there, yeah.
Kind of gets everywhere. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna stop you right there.
You can't stop me. I already did it.
I'd
And on
offer
God.
the soap I use to wash mine, but it's in limited supply now that we're
Yeah.
stuck here.
Azriel kind of like holds out a bottle and it's just like 2 in 1, you know?
And it's like 13 in one.
It's
Well,
like
it's hair
55
and
in
feather.
1.
It's hair and
no,
feather,
it's,
and it smells like lavender.
it's like 51 things. It's like hair and feather.
You
It's
see,
like
I
shampoo,
can't
conditioner,
have
toothpaste.
scented. My skin
Disinfectant.
reacts to the scent. I can't have you scented anyway.
It's like motor
I'm
oil.
sensitive. But we are
It is
visiting.
not 13 in 1. Azriel's self-care routine is so precise and extremely long.
It's 51 in 1. It's just you coat yourself in it.
It's
It all
just
pockets
double
and
D4,
double
WD-40. Yeah.
Azriel moisturizes.
Well,
Azrael is lubed up and ready to go.
we
at all
are
times.
visiting the Arakocra place, aren't we? So I can see if they've got
No.
anything there. Maybe I can actually finally take a bath.
I object.
Birds like shiny things, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we go
Everybody
out
likes
of our
shiny
way
things.
for it, but if one appears, we're not exactly gonna say no.
You
Some
think
of them
if,
do.
if I offer
Some
her
do.
these bracelets and then they will remove?
I mean, I don't think it'll be as simple as that.
Then try.
I had a
Like-
Kenku friend who had a collection of just random shiny objects. Real
Genku?
fun guy to hang around.
And Kenkus are just like they're littler versions of me, and they repeat things. They don't. They're quite interesting people.
Not very original.
No, but they are reliable.
A god got angry at them. at some point, I think.
Yeah, and like curse them or something.
Yeah, stole their ability to fly, their ability to, speak original thoughts.
So
It's a
kind of
whole
creepy,
thing.
yeah.
It's pretty sad, but
Well, sucks to be Kenku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of as things go on, you have a nice, lovely meal. It's warm. You all kind of, again, you feel this new strength kind of in you. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do, it's
Nazora.
God, what time would it be?
Sorry, I cut you off.
Sorry, it's like probably like around 5 p.m. at this point.
Nazora, can I have my cloak back?
Looks around frantically.
You better
it's
not.
on you.
You're wearing it.
It is on you.
You're
It is on
wearing
you.
it.
I'm not.
Same. I just can't take it.
I put it on and I clipped my brooch back on it.
Sweet. Can I do a performance with our bard friend?
Yeah, I mean, he's outside, so you have to like go like, Giannis, get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
How about we put on a show for our esteemed guests of this tavern?
I like your thoughts. Let's go. That's not the voice that I did last time, but I can't be honest. Anyone? Okay. What's your modifier on performance?
+7.
Yeah, I mean you're traveling. You're a traveling kind of performer, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
you
the
don't
vibe.
have any levels in Bard, do you?
No.
Yeah. So you do your roll. I've already got. Mainly, I was just asking to figure out what Yanis's bonus would roughly be.
I do have expertise in.
You do have expertise, which also would probably mean that Yanis also has it, and the bonus would probably increase a little bit more.
Yep. That's going to be a math work 21. That's how
21?
math works. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, with your 21 and Yanis's 25,
Incredible.
you put on a very good show. It's kind of like you almost kind of do it as like a little bit of a back and forth kind of thing, where you play a little bit like a melody or something, and then you kind of pass it to Yanis, who then has to do like the starting part of it and extend upon it, and you kind of back and forth between that kind of thing. So like the last thing that one person played is the first thing that the other has to play. And over the night, you kind of you bring in a bit of money. Various kind of people passing by. You probably both get about 10 gold each.
Share between each other, of course.
But 10 gold each is shared between you already.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
20 total. Yeah.
Sweet.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
I know both of them.
Other tavern people.
You
Other
do know
tavern
both
people
these
kind of
guys.
look at you and like, yeah, you came with them. Of course
They
you
did
know
what?
that guy.
What?
But yeah, it's a very nice night. The rain and stuff from the past couple days has kind of finished. It's kind of getting late at this point after this little impromptu musical, not battle, but
Duet?
I can't think of the word. Duet. Yeah, we'll go with a duet. This musical duet kind of finishes. It's a nice starry night and the fire is crackling away. It's up to you at what point you decide, we're gonna go to bed. Cassandra goes pretty early, but again, you can kind of just tell because, fighting a giant fire dinosaur and a giant ice dinosaur, it's a little bit scary for someone who doesn't do a lot of fighting. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna retire.
All right, goodbye, Grim.
Yeah, just fucking. So you.
I can't think of anything more that I would like to do tonight.
I'm gonna try and teach Doug tricks.
Roll a animal handling check for me real quick.
Roll over.
That's gonna be a 16 plus.
I'm
So 18.
18? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can teach him a couple tricks.
Yeah, you can play dead now.
and
That just fits
while
Doug so well.
it does. While I'm in my room, I want to just write a letter.
Yeah.
I'm just writing some like generic shit about what we've been through.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fold it up into a little paper bird, and I'm gonna throw it out of the window.
And
Yeah,
Gil
it just
watching
kind of,
that
like,
happen under
pops to
window
the
goes,
ground.
"Ow, what the fuck?"
It kind of drops. I mean, yeah. It's just sat outside in the kind of the damp
I was
ground.
hoping that it would like flow off a little bit.
It's a fucking paper. It's not magic.
I thought it was gonna be like a
No,
cool
bring it.
moment, but fuck you.
I mean, it's like, oh yes, let me just get this ball, like this origami paper bird and throw it out the window. Oh shit! It didn't
Let it-
fly off into the sunset.
I
you
go
know?
outside, I scrunch up the paper bird, and I put it in my pocket. Fuck you. And I go back to my room and sleep.
Great, now your pocket's wet.
I mean, like, listen, I can extend the fucking truth a little bit, but like, you know, there's sometimes I've got to be a little bit fucking cruel, man.
Well,
like,
it gets caught in the wind.
Yeah.
what's happened has happened. Yeah. I mean, is everyone turning in for the night then?
First, I'm going to telepathically argue with Harry about whether you drink or eat soup.
That's an excellent question.
Harry is looking at you, and the only response that you get after, you know, pouring out this entire thing of like, do you eat it? Do you drink it? Harry just looks at you and just goes, "What the fuck is soup?" He's a cat. He's never eaten soup.
Clunk
As
is
a
Yeah,
I
neither
know-
has Clunk.
Also,
Clunk.
yeah, exactly. Clunk, has Clunk ever eaten soup?
No,
that's
that's why I'm
so
asking this
cute.
question.
Yeah.
Clunk, I have a
As
very
a side
important
note-
question to you.
Oh god.
Oh god.
What?
Is cereal a soup?
Yes.
Oh god.
No, it's a stew. It's a stew.
As a side note, I made soup yesterday, and Max's first immediate reaction when he came in and saw the soup was, "Where's my silly straw, bitch?" So,
Yeah, I did say that, yeah. And then I got told I wasn't allowed a silly straw. Dude, I
You're-
want to
you're
drink
right.
soup with it. I want to drink soup with a silly straw with the, you know, the ones that are like a set of glasses. Just burn my
oh my god, I
face.
found those at my parents' house.
All right. Is everyone going to bed?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, everyone can hit the long rest button. But before you do, there is a dream.
Ah, shit.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Asriel.
Uh-oh.
You are floating in the similar void that you have been on 2 occasions now. The last time you were here, you were surrounded by 3 figures,
Mhm.
and you only saw them silhouetted. This time, more details can be seen on them. You see a large man, he's covered in fur and other things, wearing armor with 2 very large swords on his back. You see the face of this creature twists into almost like a wolf-like muzzle. The next one is a small goblin man. He seems to be covered in burns and scars, but there is a crazed look in his eyes. They glow a deep yellow color as he has to look up and down you. You see that he has grey hair on his back that almost begins to fall away as you look at him. And the last one is a large orc-like woman carrying a very large warhammer. You can see that the fire is rippling off of this thing. They all look towards you, and in the same, well, at the exact same time, the only word they say to you is pathetic, as they sink back into the shadows. Above them, you see another figure. It's strange. It's larger. Its limbs... It looks like its limbs have been taken from separate creatures. A mix of all three of these creatures. And, well, kind of looks down at you before kind of a red eye kind of looks down at you with a judging expression, but he doesn't say anything. A voice kind of fills the space around you. A man, a beast, a horrid thing. The terror of the invisible king. Servant to a forgotten lord. Protector of a broken ward.
Can you please copy paste that into Discord?
I will send that to Squid.
Man!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is like the only thing you hear in this space, aside from the initial pathetic.
I'm so offended right now.
As the kind of voice finishes, you see... It's weird. You see behind this amalgamation of a creature, you see a large circular, almost a block of stone. It's covered in runes and chains and things. It kind of flashes red for a second, and you see that one of the chains snaps and falls to the ground. And that is where the dream ends.
Oh god.
Mm.
You all wake up after a long rest.
Whoa.
Yeah, you all take a long rest. You all wake up full health, full spells, all that funky shit.
I go down for brekkie.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Asriel needs to meditate.
Get out, Nick. You know what, Misty? I'm sorry, Nick, don't come back for next week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry, I was having a bit of
fuck?
lemonade. Yeah, you know, you
Call
all...
me pathetic. I'm gonna kick their ass.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
I'm so mad about that.
You can't even fucking do anything. It's quite funny.
I'm down chilling on one of the tables.
Yeah. You know, it's a nice little morning. You can see that Gil is kind of leant over the bar. He's got like a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, and that's about it. He's kind of looking at you like, I need a couple minutes before I actually start doing stuff this
Take
morning.
all the time you need.
It was a rough night. But yeah, you are all welcome to kind of head down as and when you please. Yeah.
Does Asriel come down?
Azriel's in his fucking room right now, doing body weight workouts.
Oh, we're just gonna have to wait for him.
I'm gonna say it now. He's not coming out until somebody comes to get him.
Okay, well, it's been a bit. Azriel's still not up. Off I go. I knock on the door. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Okay, I'm coming in. Be decent.
Azriel is shirtless and aggressively doing sit-ups.
You starting a new thing?
Something bad is going to happen at some point eventually.
Do you need to talk about something? Did something happen last night? Did a girl blow you off? What happened?
I had a bad dream, Clary.
And what happened in the dream?
They called me pathetic,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and then they said some real cryptic shit.
What? Okay.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry.
A bit at a time.
Sorry,
What?
I just want to fucking interject real quick. So first of all, that caught me really off fucking guard. Second of all, the reason that lasted so fucking long is I can hear Misty fucking pissing themselves downstairs.
Yeah. I can hear
And
both of them.
You just like something bad is gonna happen. It was the fucking the fucking thing of Eggman where it's like something bad has just happened.
Something just happened.
Just like oh fuck, man. I don't know why that got me so much.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to start from the beginning.
Whew, okay, DM face.
It's the thing that they said
There were things like people, but like dream people. There was like a werewolf guy, a real shitty goblin, and some orc chick. And then they called me names, and then disappeared. And there was a big guy that was like a mixture of the three of them, and he just looked at me really judgingly.
And what did he say?
Well, he didn't like say anything, but like I heard it. His dreams are weird.
What was...
I will just before anything, I will just clarify. The voice that you heard was, if you remember in your initial dream, it was that voice.
Yeah, I don't think it was the big thing.
Okay, what was the cryptic shit that was said?
A man, a beast, a horrid thing, the terror of the invisible king, servant to a forgotten lord, protector of a broken ward.
I've heard
I just want
that
to say
shit
for the
before.
record, Krim, that is not the version that you've got written
That is
down.
not what... I messed up one word, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard that before.
Oh?
Okay, so I hear a lot of shit at the gang. You know, people just spew bullshit, drunken ramblings and whatnot. That is one thing that I've heard that I was a little bit, about? I don't remember exactly where in the context, but I have heard that before.
Azriel's doing push-ups now.
Is this something you're gonna keep up? Because this is only the kind of thing that works if you keep it up.
It's an anxious thing.
Okay. Maybe some breakfast will help, and we can all discuss this as a group and figure out what the fuck is going on.
Man,
Yeah, for sure. My shirt's on the dresser there. Toss it to me.
Yeah, there you go. Was
Thank
it that
you.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One question. Squid,
What's up?
do you tell them the end part of the dream?
I forgot the end part of the dream. I'm gonna be super honest.
because it was so short. I'm gonna tell you now because you would still Asriel would
Yeah.
remember it.
As we would remember.
Essentially, it was a kind of like a large stone circle
Right,
with
the
runes,
stone.
chains. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you tell that part?
for sure. Hey,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
these runes, I pull out the box. Look like these.
The runes are gone.
Oh
runes
wait,
are
the
gone.
runes disappeared.
Yeah, the runes in that box are gone.
I thought they. Oh, okay. Well,
And Squid never saw them.
Nope.
I'm sure Cassandra has a doodle of them somewhere.
Cassandra has a sketch of one set.
That
Mhm.
might just be enough.
Could be.
Mm. Well,
Can I look at Cassandra's sketch and see if they're similar?
And
I mean-
actually, Clarine's a photographic memory, so...
She fucking doesn't.
actually, no, she doesn't.
She doesn't.
Unless
That's
you
actually
have
a feat that you can grab.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have a feat that lets you do that, then yes.
She can remember things, but not. She's got a photographic memory.
Anyway,
Man.
you know, I assume you guys kind of make your way downstairs. After
Yeah.
kind of, I mean, do you tell everyone about that?
There's no harm in it.
Yeah.
After a while,
The more
Are you-
people who know, the more
Are
information.
you
we
okay
can get.
going, reliving it, going through it again?
I've calmed down now.
Okay.
yeah, like after a bit, you guys kind of get talking, and you know, Cassandra shows you the sketches. Didn't look anything like the runes that you saw.
Okay.
And even then, the kind of details of the runes that you saw start to fade a little bit because it
Of
was
course.
very specific. Yeah.
Okay, well, this
That-
is bad.
Very ominous.
I just walk past while that's happening, and then, hey, I'm going shopping today.
You know what?
Yeah,
Sure,
no,
we
I
could do
use
with
a
some
distraction.
supplies for
Let's
the-
go
yeah,
shopping.
let's shop.
I have this
A nice distraction.
I mean, you make make your way off to you know, the town shop, Vinva's vast stash. You know, Hazel kind of is just opening up the store as you guys kind of get there.
I'm so glad you said her name because I almost called her Lydia, which is the mayor's name.
Yeah, I know. It's why I said it. Yeah, you kind of they're like, hello, can I help you? You're quite early, but I am opening the shop, so if you need anything, you're welcome to come in.
You don't need a few more minutes, do you? We can...
Well, if you give me a couple minutes to just have a drink, and then I'll be a bit more available. I just need a morning drink.
Of course.
Asriel's pacing.
Yes, I'll be quick, okay?
What shit in his biscuit?
You were there when you were told what shit in his
I
biscuit.
whisper over
Yeah.
to Nazora.
Still.
People in their dream called them
Visible.
pathetic.
I got called pathetic in your
It's more than that, Clary.
And also, the world could be
You
ending,
whisper
but...
too loud.
You doth protest too much.
Okay, I relayed the dream.
It
There you
is sad reason to be in such state.
I mean, you wouldn't
Oh.
like... I mean, you had... you know, I can't really make a
Last
comparison
night
here.
I was visited by an ancient dragon of cosmos and space who said that he is everything and nothing all at once, and said that I had disgraced him by eating the goblin jerky and abused his power, and I
No,
am
you
not
weren't.
facing a hole in the carpet.
That was the night before. Not last night.
He
What
is,
are you on
he is
about?
just a god. I am a god. You don't
Who are
see
you
me
talking
going
to?
strange spirits.
You know, okay, dreams are fucking weird. That's what we've learned here. I don't know what else I can add to this conversation. I haven't had a dream yet. I touched some wood.
I'm gonna kill them.
I mean, if we can find them, if they exist, sure. But also we could die, I don't like this situation, not one bit. We're meant to be shopping to forget everything.
Yeah.
I'm going into existential dread.
Yeah, as you kind of, you're like, oh, we're meant to be shopping. You do see that the door kind of like opens. It's just like, all right, can I help you then?
Party says existential dread. I'm like, oh, Gil has something for that.
You know, I don't think I need Gil's cure just yet. Do you have anything new in?
No, I mean, I don't really. It's just mostly general supplies here. I do have the potion of healing that I mentioned to you guys last time.
You mentioned they were 50 gold, didn't you?
Yes, to cover the cost of it importing and so I can still make a profit.
I look over to Mishra.
No.
Come on!
What if you get hurt again?
Exactly!
It's your own responsibility.
Mishra, look, you prick. If you do not start engaging in these fights, then we are going to mug you and use this money for the healing spells. Does this sound reasonable?
No, because I did
Yeah.
most.
We are the proprietors of the Bandit Union.
This is true.
Are you
by
asking we go
example.
find the bandits and ask for a payout?
You see that
I
Hazel's
think-
kind of looking over like, what the hell are you talking about?
Don't you worry about it.
Don't
Right,
worry,
okay.
your pretty little head.
Excuse
That
me.
seems condescending.
It's a saying, I'm sorry.
Right, okay. Well, let's not have any more of that.
I'm sorry.
Shoots you an angry mother look as you have never met yours.
Shut up!
Got him.
And,
Oh my god, twins!
Yeah, no, I mean, general supplies, you know, last time you were here, you got fucking salt and some camping equipment.
I mean, we
Um,
could do with some, like, food. Do we need food for the road? I mean, we can scavenge and shit, and I know how to
I have
cook.
10 rations I know I'm not going to eat.
You all know I'm okay.
When you're
Guys.
not gonna eat, no.
Guys, I'm so good at scavenging.
Okay, and I know how to cook, so
Hmm.
we're good on
Sounds
that.
we're on,
Russ
like-
said that.
A rabbit or a deer, even, I can get that for you too.
Pretty good with berries and stuff. I can help with that.
Okay, then. Okay. No one needs anything?
And why did you come here?
You know,
Window
No
shopping.
reason wanted to go shopping.
yeah.
Mishra, do you want anything?
I just walk around, walk back.
He's browsing.
Just sad, like, oh, we don't have anything that I want.
Yeah.
Mishra came all the way because he wanted a fucking Kit Kat.
Yeah. Fucking me.
Hmm.
That's how I feel
Right.
when the work vending machine stops stocking my favorite chocolate.
Or like it gets stuck in the middle of the window.
I've luckily never had that happen to me.
You're so
Guys.
lucky.
I just came
Never
up with
happened
a
to me 'cause I
genius
don't use it.
idea.
What, shoot.
I'm afraid to ask.
We piss off as many celestial entities as we can, and they'll be too busy fighting each other over who gets the right to fight us.
That does not sound smart.
I feel like
It does
that
sound
would get
fun,
us
though.
killed really quickly.
If anything, they team up to kill us.
No, you have not met gods. Gods are very...
They're very,
territorial.
very petty and very, very individualist.
I still don't think that's a good idea.
Well, we've already, I guess, pissed off maybe two, definitely one.
Me way
I
pissed
don't-
off.
I don't really want to, like, shoot any gods to, like, the top of, like, the list of people who want to kill I feel like that is a terrible and awful idea and a very quick way to get killed. Or maybe tortured. I don't want to be tortured. Not again.
Huh?
Don't worry
Again?
about it.
No, I'm worried.
Don't worry about
Everybody's
it.
been tortured at least once.
Maybe your context was a little bit different to mine, but go off.
I see what you did there, and that's very funny.
For fuck's sake.
I
right, well-
appreciate you, Clary.
Okay. Is there anything you need from this fucking store, man?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Poor woman.
He's always looking at you all like,
As someone who works in retail, this is normal shit to hear.
right, okay, well, listen, if you do need something, just come back later. It's far too early to deal with this. Yeah,
Sound of someone who works in hospitality.
on God. Yeah, I mean, is there anything else you'd like to do? I know there's a certain order that needs to be picked up.
Is it
Is that
ready?
done now? Let's go pick it up.
I mean, yeah, he said he'd
This-
have it ready
this-
for you by, like, the next day, and it's the next day, so... Yeah.
The next day could also mean anywhere from, 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 11:59, but whatever. Let's go!
Woo!
No, you head over to the iron stage, and you can see that Cameron is just kind of he's stood there, kind of like he's got like the armor kind of all hung up nicely, waiting for you to show up. I told you it would be ready the next day. Where have you been?
Shopping?
Yeah, they took me shopping.
Right. Okay. Well, is no matter. The armor is ready. It, how should I put? The armor will not be more effective than your current, but it should help with acid, burning liquid.
I mean, it looks cooler than what I'm wearing right now, and it's
Yeah,
made of
it-
bugs.
Yep. So, like, kind of looking at it, you see that it's like kind of like a beigey color for like the main kind of body parts of it. But you can see that he's like used like a range of like black and red leather underneath it to kind of fill in the parts that aren't made of shell.
Mhm.
Mechanically, how this will work is it's just standard leather armor, but it does give you resistance to acid damage.
Sweet.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking goober.
His best.
It's alright, little man.
I have now 3 resistances when I
Okay.
put it on.
Sit down.
But
Yeah,
put it
I
on
mean, you
as soon as
can put it on. It will just be like a case of he'll just do some like last minute checks to make sure that it all fits. You know, it's quite up close. But yeah, I mean, the armor is made. You have it now. Yeah. I mean, I guess my
Incredible.
yes. I do require the rest of the payment. The other
Yeah,
50.
of course. Here you
Yep.
go. And I'd like to also give him a 10 gold tip.
Ooh, interesting. I like your style, my friend. And he kind of slaps you on the back. You know, like big hand slap you on the back. He does have to jump to hit you on the back because he is a dwarf.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he slaps you on the back. Yes. Is there anything else I can help you with, or is that everything?
Do you guys want anything from my new best friend?
I don't believe I do.
And not that I can think of.
Is it free?
It is not free.
No.
Right. Well, I mean, my next question for you as a DM is, what's next?
I mean, our route. I mean, if we still want to go down that path, was the Malbury City. That was the Aarakocra
Yeah.
one.
I mean, it's more so in the case of, are you wanting to head out now, or do you want to?
I can't think of any more immediately self-destructive behaviors, so I'm good to go if everybody else is.
Yep.
Same here.
Yeah, I've got nothing to do here.
I mean, are any of you, saying goodbye to anyone?
Actually, we should.
Yeah, I feel like we go around, say we're heading out. Might take a while.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna find that one wife from the first episode. No.
The wife from the second episode. No, it was no.
Yeah, it was episode number 2.
Um,
Because that was when we were doing all the Ben Furry quests.
It was
Yeah.
yes. It was. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can say goodbye to her.
Fine.
They kind of look at you and like, goodbye, and they awkwardly wave at you as you say goodbye.
And Nazora is the only one who went there.
Yeah.
We should say goodbye to Gil. I'm gonna
Goodbye
miss
to Gil,
I'm gonna
goodbye
miss
to
him.
the mayor, goodbye to the reverend, goodbye
captain
to
of the guard.
captain of the guard.
Oh, do we have to?
Yeah.
I mean, you say all of you say all of your goodbyes. Gil he looks a little bit sad to see you go, and he kind of gives you like a little pack of rations for like all of you, with just some various snacks that he's made in it. There's like some little pastries and things like that.
Oh, he's too.
Oh, we can eat them up
sweet.
on the start.
No.
We'll be back, brother.
It'll certainly be quieter without you around.
We'll make
You
sure
see, you
to
say these
visit.
things and they do not seem like compliments, but when you say them, everyone seems happy. I don't understand you.
Context is important,
It's mostly about
Azora.
It's mostly about the delivery. But yes. All right. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do?
Where I wanna look for Valmilla.
Yep. Valmilla is kind of like she's at the tavern with you. It seems like a
Tavern.
bunch of people kind of gathered in one place to have it so they could all kind of say goodbye to you at the same time.
Oh,
A little farewell party.
Valmilla.
Hello? Are you alright, Mishra?
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I would be better if I could, study your weapon choice.
What's the rapier or the
Oh.
gun?
The gun, because I want to recreate one for myself.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I get it back before you leave, yeah. And she kind of holds it out. It's a very well decorated gun. It's got like a nice redwood handle, like various bits of like brass kind of fittings around it and things like that. You can make like a sketch of it, and you're also able to make a digital copy with your new tablet. Whoa! Yeah, you make a little sketch of it.
Yeah, I make a sketch and I want to use the tablet
To fucking get
scan
like a
it in.
3D scan, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you've got that. I guess you hand it back to Valmilla and it's like, well, I'm excited to see what you can come up with.
I bet you are.
She kind of she offers a hand for a handshake.
I give her a firm handshake.
Roll for handshake. How firm is it?
Roll strength check. She throws you against the wall. No, yeah, no, she gives you a handshake, kind of telling that I imagine that Mishra probably wouldn't be someone who wants to be hugged, really.
Yeah, no.
She'll give you a handshake. She kind of goes around to the rest of you guys as well and offers hugs and or handshakes to whoever wants it.
I hug her.
Yeah. I imagine Asriel and Clary do. Clunk maybe?
Handshake.
Handshake. Nizora, do you want to do any contact?
Wave.
Okay. All right.
And look distinctly
Hey,
uncomfortable
it's
doing so, as
something.
this is already against my boundaries.
Oh. I look forward to seeing you guys again. It's been hectic, but I can't thank you enough for fixing my leg. I will probably be heading to Steel Edge first, so it might be a good idea to head to Mazale. We could probably try meeting at Mazale City.
Yeah, we
It's the
can give
middle
it a
ground
go.
between the two, so
Seems about right to me.
yeah. Well, I wish you safe travels and yeah. I don't know. Maybe try come up with a name for your group in case I hear any news about you guys. You seem to be attracting trouble wherever you go, so
Yeah. We need a brand. We need an image.
yeah. I wouldn't.
Asriel and the gang.
I would probably
eh,
go with something a bit more general. Maybe if you have a accomplishment that you could use as a base for it.
The
I wouldn't.
Celestial Goblin Slayers.
No.
Probably not that.
That sounds
either.
too pretentious.
Yeah. But I wish you luck, and I'll keep my ear out for any news about a group of 5
Weirdos.
weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys how long you stay with everyone and say goodbye. You know, all
What's up
that.
to Mishra right now?
I mean, Mishra has made a scan of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys want to head out with Benfrey?
I'm ready to go where when everyone else is.
Yeah, I guess so,
Sounds
huh?
Yeah. Well, just change up the music a little bit. As you you leave the Gilded Gauntlet. Yeah, maybe for the last time.
Definitely
You see the
not.
sunrise we'll see. You see the sunrise sun rises in the
East.
and
Sets
sets
in the west.
So, after you walk out the door, you see the sun rising in the east, and making your way out of the town, leaving the gates for who knows how long. You take a little side road and begin heading towards the sun. Mainly because if you head to the west, you go back on yourself, and you mentioned that earlier, and I was like, oh, yeah, no, you don't. You go to the east.
Yeah, it's my bad.
Yeah. Kind of going out to the east, you end up traveling down the road where you first fought the wolves that you fought so many weeks ago. Not weeks. So many days ago, like last week that you fought.
Fond
and you can
memories
hear,
of last week.
Yeah, fond memories. You can still see like little bits of blood and stuff on the road and things like that. One of the wolf corpses is kind of like rotting away.
The jerky.
No, you don't. Let me have the moment. It's a sad moment. You can't jerky the fucking wolf.
Man.
I'm joking.
Bro won't let me jerk a wolf.
For obvious reasons. But yeah, you kind of set out. You travel for about an hour, before you reach the edge of the forest. You see the last kind of sign pointing towards Benfrey as you head towards a great river in front of you, with a large bridge. Yeah. If you would like to talk about anything, that's fine. Do what you would like.
So anyone got
but-
any ideas on a name? Like aliens or something? I don't know, I'm running dry.
The goblin jerky thing, but
I wouldn't say that's our
Well-
greatest accomplishment.
Far from
That
it.
one, it also leaves, room for confusion. Are we celestials who slay goblins? Do we slay only celestial goblins? It'd be a whole thing.
I mean, my other two suggestions are, I guess, Outlanders, as we are from Northeast Land, and the Descendants, as we did descend quite rapidly towards this continent.
That descent hurt.
I mean, Outlanders, it just kind of feels generic.
Well, fuck you too, Clary. I mean, I guess I'm the only one
I'm
trying.
not saying it's a bad idea, I'm just saying it's not good.
Wow!
That's not what I meant, but
Glory.
I meant that it feels very open-ended, so, like, I guess in, like,
That's kind of how most names are.
yeah, but it's like, oh, Outlanders. Where are we outlanded from? Are we just from, like, a different continent, a different town? No, we're from fucking space, and I feel like that should be at the forefront
Yeah,
of it.
I feel like that's an important one.
What, do you want us to be like the Klingons or something? Like, what is...
The what?
Get out of here.
I
You-
don't
no, don't fucking make Star Trek references, you fucking goon.
Yeah, Star Trek's
If
canon
we
is
can
very
make Star
It's not.
Wars references, they can make Star Trek references.
No, no, no.
No,
Wookie-
you can't.
Wookiees are cool.
fluffy.
Mm.
I don't fucking know, Stardust or whatever, right? It is
Astral
generic.
Explorer, no.
No,
And Outlanders feels generic.
Puts in the fucking space thing!
That sounds like you asked a 5-year-old what to name us. If like 5-year-old Canadians could come up with better one, I have told you
I'm
how
4.
intelligent these things are.
I'm 4.
Well, that explains
Really?
a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm 4.
I assume birds are a bit different.
We mature at 2.
You.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you
Mm.
didn't.
Oh, wow!
So we're like,
You bitch.
In with the banter, Mishra.
Okay, maybe the name is something we can workshop a little bit. We've got time to think on the road.
Yeah, I want to go shopping again. Better store.
You just double back on yourself. Go to the big Tesco.
I
Um,
want to go to the big store.
As you guys are kind of walking and you're having these discussions, you kind of end up crossing this bridge. It's been maybe an hour or two of walking from the forest. You cross over like a number of bridges, kind of spanning between like almost little kind of islands in the river. You can see that these are very well made bridges. Nice stone, things like that. And you do run into a couple travelers, it's up to you, you wave at them, you just maybe like a nod as you walk by. But as you guys kind of you make your way heading towards the sun, which is now kind of not directly in view. It's not blocking your sight anymore, really. And you can see off in the distance, maybe 20, 30 miles, you can see a large forest. Clary, with your passive perception, you can see like little bits of like what looks like structures built into the trees. But that's about it.
Does this look like, familiar to someone like me? Like, oh, they live here.
I mean, from what you can see, this is a very large forest, and you can see that there are multiple buildings built onto these trees.
Well,
It's like almost like a big tree house kind of thing.
well, I think we're here.
You're not there. You're 30 miles away. What the thing?
Bro, then where are we?
It's like a day's walk.
You're like, you've just gotten to the other side of this river, like here.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we see. You know, the morning sun, kind of casting light on the party, as they head towards Mulberry City. And that is where we will end today's session.
Whoa, I'm finding my
Wow.
people.
Yeah.
I hate your people.
Whoa!
Oh,